What's the most impressive act of defiance you saw in the military? FOB Cobra, Iraq, 2007. Our outpost sat on the edge of a hostile town. Constant IED threats. We'd lost 3 vehicles that month. Battalion commander ordered us to increase patrols anyway. Captain Williams disagreed. Argued the roads weren't secure enough. Said we needed more mine-resistant vehicles before expanding our patrol area. Battalion commander shut him down. Follow orders or face relief, Captain. Williams nodded. Said nothing more. Went back to our company. Next morning, operations meeting. Williams lays out the new patrol schedule. Quadruple our previous coverage. Every road, every day, just as ordered. But there's a twist. Instead of sending regular patrols, Williams assigns himself to lead every single one. For 2 weeks straight. 16 hours a day on the roads. We couldn't believe it. No captain does that. They coordinate from the FOB, monitor radios, check maps. They don't lead every patrol themselves. First day out, Williams hits an IED. Vehicle disabled. No casualties. Gets back, files the report, takes a new vehicle out an hour later. Second day, sniper fire. Williams returns fire, continues the patrol, completes the full route. Third day, another IED. Williams pulls security, calls EOD, waits for clearance, finishes the patrol. Fourth day, battalion commander flies in, furious. What the hell are you doing, Captain? Williams responds, following your orders, sir. Covering every road every day. But why are you on every patrol? Williams looks him dead in the eye. Because I won't send my men where I won't go myself, sir. The next day, 3 brand new mine-resistant vehicles arrive at our FOB, and a revised patrol order cutting our coverage by 60%. Williams never said another word about it, never complained, just quietly won his point through action, not argument. 2 months later, he saved 3 civilians from a burning car during a patrol, got shot in the process. Purple Heart, Bronze Star with Valor. Battalion commander visited him in the hospital, sat by his bed for an hour. No one knows what they discussed. After Williams recovered, the commander recommended him for early promotion, called him the finest officer in the battalion. That's when I understood what real leadership was. It wasn't about winning arguments or pulling rank. It was about putting yourself on the line for your principles and for your people. Williams retired as a colonel years later, still keeps in touch with everyone from that company. Every year on the anniversary of that first IED, he sends each of us the same message. Some roads are worth walking together. I've served under many officers since then, some better educated, some more decorated, some with more impressive careers, but I never served under a better leader, because the most powerful form of defiance isn't shouting or fighting or refusing orders. It's quietly demonstrating what real courage looks like. It's showing, not telling, and sometimes it's driving down the most dangerous road in Iraq, day after day, until someone finally understands what needs to change. Williams didn't just risk his career, he risked his life to prove his point, and he did it without ever disobeying a single order. Years later, I ran into that battalion commander at a retirement ceremony, asked him about Williams and those patrols. He looked down at his drink, then said something I'll never forget. Sometimes the best lessons come from the subordinates brave enough to teach you. Williams never spoke about that incident again, never bragged about forcing the commander's hand, never held it over anyone. That wasn't his style, but the lesson stuck with me through 3 more deployments and my own command. Whenever I found myself facing a bad order, I'd think, what would Williams do? The answer was never to argue louder or complain harder. It was to demonstrate through actions what needed to be done. When I made captain, Williams sent me a small package. Inside was a piece of metal mounted on a wooden base. Took me a minute to recognize it. Shrapnel from that first IED. With it was a note. Leadership isn't telling people which road to take. It's walking down that road first. I keep it on my desk to this day. A reminder that sometimes the most impressive defiance isn't defiance at all. It's leadership in its purest form.